Okay, what's up? I'm gonna come on video in a minute here. I'm just not in the greatest mood because I'm kind of pissed off about all this stuff that's been going on for, I guess, the last day. I don't know. Feels like it's been going on behind my back for longer than that, but apparently people can't come and talk to me like a man. So I haven't been informed of any of this stuff till today, I guess, well, I'll just start from the beginning, I guess, and explain what happened. Uh, so today I woke up about noon my time. And I looked at my phone and I saw a notification on my most recent YouTube stream from Green Ranger Beatdown, where he is saying what's going on with all of this stuff that Clyde is telling me. What's up, guys? I'm gonna try and respond to your comments in the chat, but I'm making the stream right now just so I can address all this bullshit that's going on. So, like I was saying, I saw this comment from Green Ranger Beatdown on my video, my most recent stream, and he's telling me, why is Clyde telling me all this shit that's going on? You weaseled out of paying him for a video project or something, blah, 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 blah. All this. And I'm kind of like, what? What's going on? So, a little backstory to explain that in general. About a month and a half, 2.5 months ago, somewhere in that range, I initially came to Clyde, also known as Alistair, and I asked him, "Hey, dude, do you want to?" Actually, no. Let me correct myself because initially I had gone to Chris, who I had came to in the past. He's done some work for me editing videos, and I paid him. I paid him to edit some videos for me. There's no problems there. And I came to Chris again about a month and a half, 2 months ago in that range, and I asked him, "Hey, dude, do you want to edit some more videos for me? I have some songs I want to put up on my YouTube channel, but I obviously need some sort of video for the song to be in because it's going up on YouTube as a video. And I don't have any editing software to make videos myself, and my computer can't really run editing software that well. It can barely run OBS with like a few things open." So Chris was initially interested, but then he asked Clyde. You also know him as Alistair. I'm either gonna say Alistair or Clyde, whatever, because I call him by both. He asked him if he wanted to do it, and I was cool with it. So the job went to Clyde, and Clyde came to me and he gave me a price, and he said, convert it to Canadian dollars. I think it was 80 US dollars, which then went up to 85 because I asked him later about the price. And he said, you can put 5 on top. And I was like, sure. So 85 US dollars, which converted at the moment is about 117 Canadian dollars. Let's round it up to 120 just to be fair. Whatever. 120 Canadian dollars for Clyde to edit some videos for me. So I told Clyde initially, actually, I have the DMs on my phone. I'm not going to pull those up on screen right now. But since Clyde thinks it's okay to go around and crop out DMs between me and him to take them out of context to make me look bad, I'll go through and I'll actually read all of the DMs that I still have with Clyde. So I'll go back to the beginning. Let me see. Let's see. There's going to be some dead air and some pauses here because this stream is only really, being done right now so I can clear my name because Clyde and some other people by extension are essentially smearing me right now. So let me pull this up because I want to actually get the DMs. Let's see what I said. I want to find the part where I tell him about the situation. Let me see. We had some other conversations about some other stuff, so I have to kind of scroll by that. Let me find it. This is all just really dumb. What's up, Jay? I don't appreciate you being two-faced, man. That's not cool, dude. Like, I'm not gonna, like, ban you from the chat or something. Like, you can be in here, but it's not cool, dude. Like, I was cool with you. I never had beef with you. I don't appreciate you just, like, going completely to... Yeah, dude, you're completely siding with them, and you're not even coming to me and asking me what's going on with the situation. Nobody has come to me. I'll just say this. Like, 1 or 2 people have asked me what's going on, but nobody's really come to me to try and get my side of the story on this. People have literally blocked me on Discord and everything because of what other people are telling them. Nobody's come to me except 1 or 2 people very briefly come to me and ask me what's happening. Why did people leave the server? What's going on? And I'm making this publicly now to address this. I didn't want to talk about this publicly. but I'm being forced to because other people are sharing DMs talking about other stuff publicly, so fuck it. You know, like, I didn't want to do this initially, and I'm going to try not to talk shit in this video, okay, about anybody, because I just want to, you know, just talk about what's going on. So let's see. Alright, so this is back initially when we first started talking about this. Clyde said, alright, let's discuss price. Chris just used Premiere. He's basically just breaking down how much he wants to get for the video. So this is what Clyde says. So about $80, which is about $10 an hour compensation for my time, uploading the first draft to you. It's watermarked. And I said, all right, here's what it is in Canadians, about 115. We said 85 US later, so let's call it 120 like I said before. So I said to him, that's a bit much for me at the moment. I'm trying to get out of debt right now. It might take me a week or maybe even 3 to get that money. I was supposed to get set up for employment insurance. I was basically just telling him my financial situation. And I said, yeah, I like the way the video looks. And I was just giving him some technical advice. Let's see. So even then, back then, I will admit this. Here's one of the problems that came up. I thought I was going to get the money sooner. You want me to show the DMs on screen? Well, here's the thing. Even though Clyde is already showing all of his DMs from me and all that stuff, and he's sharing them around, I don't want to pull up all the DMs on screen unless Clyde is in here. I want to let him give his side of it, but he is refusing right now. Well, you guys want me to pull up Discord? I'm just trying to not be a dick here. I'm willing to pull up the DMs, but I want to let him give his side of the story. I don't want other people to be a middleman. Oh, okay. He hasn't shared anything around. Well, okay, you guys tell him to come on right now. I want him to come on and I want to talk to him and I want to talk about this. Everybody is refusing to talk. I said before, I want to talk about this privately, and if you guys want to talk about it publicly, we can do that too. Whatever you guys want to do, I want to have a conversation about this like a fucking man and talk about it instead of people just blocking each other and not even going to other people and saying, hey, what's your side of the story? I actually want to let these guys come on and talk about it. I said before I was open to a private conversation. I didn't want to make this go public. We could have talked about this before. Yeah, well, you guys, he blocked me. I'm trying to keep this like civil and not like get pissed off right now. But you guys need to go tell him to come on because he's blocked me. I've tried to at him and other servers and be like, yo, let's talk about this. Try to give him. I've been trying to reason with him. But before I show any more of these DMs, I want to say this. First of all, sorry for the ear rape there. One, Clyde is mad at me because I took too long to pay him. And I agree. I told him dates. I said, I'll have the money in 3 weeks. It took a little bit longer than that. I will agree. I fucked up in those situations. And let me say, this was all behind the scenes before. This was between DMs, between me and Clyde. And I said, I was telling him, hey, dude, I'm getting tax money back soon. So that was when I initially planned to pay him. And when I got that tax money back, I had to pay off all this debt. I wasn't bullshitting with you guys. I got my bank account frozen. Thankfully, it wasn't frozen for too long. But I got my bank account frozen and all this shit because I had overdraft and I had to pay all that. And I ended up paying it off with the return that I got. I got a very good tax return. But the thing is, I paid off that debt. I tried to pay off some of my credit card debt, and I paid some of my bills that were incoming at the time. And at the time, I was like, all right, sweet. I was really excited because I wanted to pay him and get the videos off of him, put them on my YouTube channel. But it just didn't work out like that. Like, we're in Corona world right now. And I'm not trying to make excuses for myself. I'm just saying, this is how it is. Things don't always work out perfectly. But another thing that happened, so the first thing is that Clyde was mad that I took too long. And I'll say it again. I did take too long to pay him. I agree with that. That's my fuck up. And I agree with that. Like, I have a problem with that sometimes, and I will be completely 100% honest. I fucked up there. But the second thing that I think pissed Clyde off is that in one of Chris' stream or something, I made a comment, and he screenshot it and sent it to me. So it clearly made him upset. Jay, you were unmodded along with everybody else because you guys are literally, like, talking shit about me in the other server. I'm not going to ban you or anything, but for the moment I unmodded you guys, I haven't banned you from my server because, like, that's not an issue. But I don't. You guys put me in a position where I didn't know if I could trust you because you guys were talking all this shit about me in the other servers, and I was being told about it. So I just went and unmodded you guys because I don't know if you guys are gonna come in here while I'm trying to do this exact stream that I'm doing right now and try and fuck around. But as you can see, like, I'm not banning you because I want to come in and have this conversation. Like, if we're cool after this, I'll mod you guys again. I just don't want you guys trying to come in and fuck around because I don't know, like, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to come out here and say that, oh, you guys are going to come in here and start trying to delete chats. All I'm saying is I don't know what's going on. I woke up this morning and realized that you guys had all blocked me. And I've spent the last, like, 6 hours of the day trying to figure out, yeah, I don't appreciate that. That's why I initially didn't show any DMs or anything. But if Clyde is going to be go around showing crop DMs that don't show the context of the conversation, then I don't give a fuck. That's some high school shit. And I'll say it once again: nobody came to me and asked me, "Hey, why did you do this? Why didn't like?" The only person who actually came to me was Green Ranger Beatdown, who commented on my video, like I said earlier. But he also left all the servers that I was in and blocked me. So I don't know. Jay said, I said, like, two things that could have been taken offensive. Dude, like, that's the thing. It's cool. Like, I just unmodded you guys just to be safe because, dude, let's be real, Jay. You're a wild card. I'm not trying to talk shit about you, dude, but I didn't know if you were just going to come in here and start trying to fuck around just to have fun. And I'm not trying to put anything on you either. That's the thing, dude. I thought we were all cool before this. I'm cool with everybody. I don't understand where this shit is coming from. But let me say it again because there's three things that I think made Clyde do this. And the first thing, like I said, which I agree with, I took too long with the money. Second thing is, I commented in one of Chris' streams or something. I said something along. Actually, I have the quote right here. Let me read it. And I'm also emailing some of this stuff to myself right now so I can show it on stream. But you know, I don't want to show it yet because, like I said, I want to give Clyde the opportunity to come in and talk about this before I just start literally showing all of our DMs. But I will show that he sent me a DM, a screenshot of something I said in Chris' stream. This is something I said in Chris' stream publicly, so I'm fine to read this. I said, I'm probably going to start doing my own video editing soon. I can finally apply for coronavirus relief money today. LOL, just got the documents. Took 2 fucking weeks, but at least I got it now. And that's me talking about the documents to apply. I'm still trying to apply, and the whole process is fucked right now. Mr. M says, not safe trusting a known troll. I don't know if you're talking about me trusting 2 Liter or what, but if that's what you're saying, then that's why I, what's it called? That's why I unmodded him, because I don't know what he's going to do in this situation. But I want to get back to what I was talking about. So there's that thing that I said right there that I just read off that I said in Chris' stream. So I think Clyde got mad when he saw that because I guess he thought that I was insinuating that I'm going to just go do my own video editing and I'm not interested in paying Clyde for the videos. It doesn't make any sense to me because Chris is the one who deferred this project initially to Clyde. If you guys remember, I came to Chris because he'd already done some video editing for me, and I paid him. There was no problems when we did that. Yeah, Jay, that's the thing. But also, like, you come into my streams, you comment, you're on my Discord, like, I'm cool with you as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm not trying to come at you, okay? Like, I'm just saying you were kind of taking their side. You never came to me. You were kind of being dismissive to me in Discord, and I'm not trying to be a bitch about it. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, you know? I was trying to be like, yo, like, ask them, like, what the deal is, and you were like, uh-huh, definitely. And meanwhile, you were in their server saying, oh, I'm going to use this to my own benefit. I'm going to take advantage of the situation to have some fun. Which is whatever, dude. You do you. I've always known that that's how you are. But, you know, like, that's why I unmodded you, at least. I'll say that. No, okay? I wanted to at least address this shit, because people are saying shit about me, so I want to just talk about this shit. Because people are saying shit publicly about me, so it's whatever. Anyways, so I guess, based on what I just said, that Clyde was trying to say that I was going to go do my own video editing and not pay him anything. Which is dumb, because up until, like, 6-7 days ago, like, we were still talking about this shit. He was saying, yo, like, when he sent me that screenshot, he's like, you are still going to pay me for the videos, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my financials. I'm sorry it took this long. And so after that, he didn't say anything. That was about a week ago. Oh my god, you guys in the chat, don't fucking kill me. Yeah, like I know I'm getting pissed off about this shit, but the main thing that I'm mad about is that nobody came to me and wanted to talk to me about this. Everybody's just kind of being one-sided with it, but whatever. And the last thing is that I left Chris's server, and when they figured that out, I guess they thought that was me trying to disassociate from them. But I'll be honest, and I didn't say anything when I left that server because I didn't think there was anything to say. I didn't have any beef with anybody. But the reason I left that server was one, everybody who's in that server is also in my podcast server. And all of us that were in both of those servers, we would all chat about the same stuff in both servers. So, I'm not trying to put Chris, even now that Chris is talking shit about me and he blocked me, I'm not trying to put him down. I guess I would say I'm still cool with him and cool with this shit for the most part. I just don't understand. I don't appreciate him talking shit about me, but it seems like they've made up their minds that apparently they hate me now because because of this situation, and I don't know. It's just really dumb. It will take a toll on your mental well-being. No, honestly, like I know I sound really worked up right now, and I kind of am. I will admit it. But the thing is, it's this shit that's going down. It pisses me off that nobody came to me and wanted to have a conversation about this. And I was just about to say, if Clyde had come to me in the last few days and been like, dude, I'm done with this project. I don't want to look at it anymore. Just please send me the money now and I want to get it over with. I would have been like, you know what, dude? I would have come to him and been like, you know what? I fucked up. I told you multiple times that I would have the money sooner than I would to pay you for this, and like, and I like I'm sorry. I would have literally said that shit to him, but he never came to me and just straight up said like I need the money for the project now. He blocked me, left my server, went to Chris and Green Ranger Beatdown and all these other people in one of their servers that I'm not in, and I guess some other people are in still. I don't know, and he's just talking mad shit, essentially saying that I was trying to scam him or something. But here's the thing, I never took any of the files, any of the preview files that Clyde showed me, because he never sent me any project files for like, the whole music video or anything. He showed me some quick previews with watermarks on them. I never really like downloaded them or anything. I looked at them and I'd give him feedback on them. I'd say, yeah, I like this, I don't like this, I like the direction this is going, this looks really good. All this bullshit. And I never like took any of the videos he sent me and like uploaded them and like refused to pay him. He's trying to make it seem like I refused to pay him. But that's just fundamentally not true. And it goes back to what I said before. I did fuck up. I took too long to pay him. I said I would pay him sooner than I did. But I never took the videos and refused to pay him. I never did any of this shit. He randomly, either last night or the night before or something, got mad about this, saw that I'd left the server, and I guess he assumed, in conjunction with the other shit that he had already gotten into his head, that I'm making some sort of attempt to, like, I don't know, disavow him, and like I'm not going to pay him for the work he did, which is completely ridiculous. Like if this guy had told me today, dude, I'm done with the videos, give me the money and I'll send you the videos, but if you don't have it by tomorrow, I'm going to delete the videos. I would have done everything in my power to get him that money today. 100%. And I will admit this right now because I've heard some people say this in the last few days. I am incredibly ambitious when it comes to certain things. I'm trying to do this live streaming, making music on the side. I released a song publicly 2 weeks ago. It's on all major music platforms. I'm trying to do the Jared video game. Like I'm working with people. Like this whole beef is about me working with somebody in the background to do some projects. For my music. This is what this is about. Like I will fully admit that I am maybe a bit more ambitious than I should be. I should maybe try not to spread myself too thin and work a little harder to get all these projects out one by one instead of doing like a bunch of things at the same time. I totally will cop to that. Okay, if that's what somebody wants to say about me, then sure. Jay says, "Am I still going to be in your video game?" Well, here's the thing. This is why this drama pisses me off, because right now, if I could just have everything go back to normal, that would be perfect, because as far as I'm concerned, I fucked up by saying to Clyde that I would pay him earlier than I ended up, like I still haven't got that money to him. He's told me he's completely deleted the project. So I guess, that's just done now. Because, you know, I was earlier today, I was considering like, man, I'm just gonna send this dude the money like right now. Like I'm gonna try and like, I don't know, see if I can fucking do it on my credit card or through my PayPal or something. Like I hate that this drama is even happening. I want to pay this guy, but then this guy told me I already deleted all the videos and projects and everything. So like, okay, well I'm not gonna fucking pay you. Like I would have been willing to pay you this. Like I've been trying to pay you to get these videos this whole time. But now you made this rash decision where you're like, you know what, fuck you. You didn't pay me fast enough. I'm deleting all the videos and I'm going on a smear campaign, blocking you and trying to fucking shit talk you to everybody else so that they hate you now. And he was saying shit in Discord. He made some sort of comparison. We're still talking about Clyde, by the way, just to clarify. This guy literally said that I'm like a roommate that refuses to clean up dishes or something. Like, fuck you, man. Like, that's so rude. We're literally two guys on the internet that do live streams and shit together. So we're not fucking roommates. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, I'll cop to that I fucked up and took a long time to pay you for this shit. But I never came to you and refused to pay you for the work that you did. I never tried to, like, steal videos from you and, you know, do any of that shit. You know, if I'm guilty of anything, which I am, it's taking too long to pay you for this project. I don't know, Jay. Where are all the servers that you're still in? Have you read any of them? Anyways, Cody says, I'll pay your 85 tomorrow. Nah, man, don't fuck. I don't. Here's Kate. Like I was saying before, I would honestly just. Because I was trying to address what Jay was saying about the game. This bullshit that's going on right now, like, what am I supposed to do with the Jared video game? Am I just supposed to, like, I want to continue it, and I feel like I'm still going to. I can't just fucking come out and be like, hey guys, I'm not doing the Jared video game anymore because of this dumb drama. But at the same time, what? All right, well, Jay, I'm trying to address what you said before. Just give me a second. What am I supposed to do with the game now? If Chris and Green Ranger Beatdown and Alistair and all these guys are shit talking me and doing all this shit, do I just continue the game as planned and put them all in there as bosses? You know, like, is that what I do? Like, I'm figuring out what to even do in this situation. Cody says, I'll pay it. It's Corona checks. Dude, just no. I don't want you to fucking pay for. Like, just don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it, okay? I want to if anybody is going to pay for this, it's going to be me. But I don't feel like I want to pay Clyde for the work he's done, and I want to get those videos and I want to put them up on my channel. But if this guy is just fucking out of nowhere, out of spite, just deleted the projects and said, no, I'm done, I'm not doing it, it's done, I'm not accepting the money, you took too long, then fuck it. Like, why? Like, you know, I'm trying to be the bigger man here. But, like, this is hard when all this childish fucking bullshit is going on. And like I said, I want to complete the game. If I could fucking have a magic, if I had the fucking Infinity Stones right now, I would just snap my fingers and everything would go back to normal. Because I never had a problem with Clyde. I never had a problem with Chris. As far as I'm concerned, we were all cool. I never had a problem with Green Ranger Beatdown. But now he's coming and talking shit about me. They're all just talking shit about me and all this shit, and it's like, whatever, like, you can go and talk shit about me, but I'm just pissed off that you guys won't even, like, you're refusing to even come into a voice chat in like a neutral server and just talk to me about this stuff, you know? I'm not trying to bitch you guys out. I want to figure out what the fuck's going on and talk to you guys. Like, this is so dumb. Adam says you should all just sit down and talk it out. Well, that's what was I just saying? That's what I want to do. Cody, dude, I appreciate it, man. Like, I appreciate it so much. Like, no, it's all good, dude. I appreciate it from you, honestly. Well, that's the thing. For me, it wouldn't even be a waste if I paid him and he gave me the videos that he made. Then that would be the transaction that was planned from the beginning. See, that's the thing, Cody. I don't want to just sit here and shit talk these guys like they're doing to me. I want to bring them on. I want to hear their side. I want to clear the air, and I want shit to go back to how it was before. I want to do the Jared game, and I want it to be fucking fun like it was always supposed to be. I want it to be a giant, hilarious thing. That was how it was always planned. I want to do the June 4th stream and have everybody on and talk about this shit and just meme like we've always been doing for like almost a year now. Like, hey, you guys can say whatever you want in the chat. Obviously, he's been talking shit about me, but I'm just trying to, like, not go down that path. I don't want to sit here and just shit talk these guys. I want to fucking figure this out. I want to fucking resolve this and, like, this. Yeah. No, well, dude, Cody, here's the thing. I don't want you to spend your money on anything other than, if you want to donate to the stream out of your own choice or like donate to the Jared game or support it, whatever. I like I don't want you to like there's just so many levels. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable taking money from you to give to Clyde. Like that's just weird. And I'm not trying to like say anything to you, dude. Like we're all chill, Like I appreciate you saying that you'd pay that money for me, but like I just wouldn't take that money, Like if the transaction between me and Clyde was still going on, I would want to make that money myself or get it from coronavirus relief or whatever, and then pay him out of my own pocket. I don't want anybody else to give me that money to pay him. Like that just doesn't feel right to me. Rob says you give them 7 days to cool off and then approach them. Well, I'm like, I can't really approach them because they've left all the servers that I'm still in them with. I think Clyde is still in the Nightbreed server, but he's not answering me in like the general chat there. And him and Kristen, Green Ranger Beatdown, a couple other people have already blocked me, so I can't. They've left all the mutual servers too, so I can't really contact them. Like, I think I can maybe tweet at them. I don't know if they've blocked me on Twitter. I could go and comment in their YouTube chat. Maybe I could do that. And I was thinking about doing that, but you know, these guys are just like I don't understand why they just instantly started talking shit when we were pretty much cool before. Like nothing had happened. I don't know. Like I just wanted to at least come on now and address this and talk about it because they were kind of making it public. The Green Ranger says never blocked you. Are you talking about Discord? I don't know. I looked for the because I had a DM conversation with you that I'm pretty sure I hadn't closed and I didn't see it and I couldn't find it, so I just assumed you blocked me. If you didn't block me on Discord, then I'll correct myself on that there, but it looked like you had. All right. Well, Green Ranger, now that you're here, like I'm willing to talk to you at least. I don't know how much of the server or how much of this stream you were watching earlier. Yeah, well, all I said is that you blocked me on Discord, which I guess isn't actually true. If you didn't block me, I'll give you that. Okay, maybe I was wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure you were in my podcast server and you left that. I could be wrong there. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Green Ranger says, you said it would take you only a few days on the 24th? Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about that before. I fucked up. Yeah, it took too long to pay him. But I'll admit that 100%. That's my issue, and I was saying it earlier in the stream. I don't know if you were here, but there would have been no issue as far as I'm concerned if he'd have just come to me in DMs and said, "Hey, dude, I need you to pay me like right now. I'm done with this project. I want to just remove it. I'm done with this shit." Well, here's the thing. You say you can't blame people for getting upset with you. That's totally understandable if Clyde was upset with me over that. My problem is that he blocked me, and then he went to Chris and was talking all this bullshit. And then, Chris blocked me, and Chris can block me of his own accord if he wants to. But the thing that pisses me off is that you guys are talking about all this shit. Like, I even said this earlier, Green Ranger. You're the only person, really, who's come to me and actually, you commented on my video and you tried to at least talk to me about it. Kristen, Clyde, they're refusing to have a conversation with me about it. Like I was saying before in Discord, when I woke up today and realized all this was happening, I said, like, why won't you guys just come and do a VC and talk to me about it? And I've said it this whole stream. I admit I fucked up. I should have paid him earlier. I multiple times actually. I said earlier in April, it'll take me maximum 3 weeks to get this money. And you know what? It ended up taking longer than that. Part of it was my fault, and part of it was also because I was waiting on my tax return. I should have filed it sooner. You tasked him with editing video. No, actually, I originally came to Chris and I asked him to make the videos for me. Chris said he didn't want to do it, and he gave the job to Clyde. Actually, that's actually what happened. Dude, I've been out of work since March 12th because of coronavirus. So yeah, I've been in isolation at home. And by the way, the comment that you left earlier, like, the whole time that I've been familiar with you online, I've always known you as a smart dude. Yeah, he said it again. Go run Uber Eats during coronavirus. First of all, during coronavirus, you're basically telling me to go get corona. So that's stupid as fuck. And also, I live in an area, it's a very small town. We don't have Uber Eats or anything. And I also don't have I can't go use anybody else's vehicles throughout the day because the people who do have vehicles need to go drive a long ways away from this small town. Don't be a coward. Okay. You're literally just being a dick at this point, dude. Like, honestly. I'm trying to be real with you guys and explain what's going on. Yeah, and then he says, maybe you shouldn't hire people then if you have such financial issues. Well, I actually got money during the period where I said, I'm going to have money at this point. But I had to pay off my debt just to unfreeze my goddamn bank account. And here's the thing. I got the money into my bank account from my tax return. So my bank account was no longer frozen because the overdraft was paid. Then the majority of that tax return ended up going towards paying off that overdraft. I had close to $1,000 left over, and I fucked up at the time because I should have just taken that and sent the money to Clyde instantly. But he didn't have the videos done right at that point, as far as I'm concerned. I still had to come to him after that and be like, dude, I have the money now, like, finish the videos. And I did do that, and I'll admit it again, I fucked up. But I never took the videos from him and uploaded them. I never came to him and refused to pay. He just decided, okay, I'm deleting the videos, you took too long. And you know what? Like, I understand him getting pissed about it, but the fact that he's trying to make it like some sort of smear campaign now because he's mad at me is just ridiculous, this whole time, I've been willing to pay him the money, and even if he's, like, pissed about it and he didn't want to associate with me after this because of this incident, I would have understood that. But he turned it into this whole fucking giant thing. Green Ranger says, I've been working during coronavirus, no problems. Get some hand sanitizer and a mask. All right, dude. I'm honest. Like, I would be willing to go into this with you in, like, an actual face-to-face conversation. But I'm not going to be fucking responding to you while you're being a complete fucking dick about this shit in the YouTube chat. I've said this before on the show. I have fucking OCD. And I took 2 weeks off work at the beginning of Corona because I was getting insane fucking anxiety from working in the place that I worked in. I don't want to say exactly where I worked because I don't want to dox myself or anything, but it was a place where I was dealing with the public a lot. And I basically couldn't fucking deal with even being there. And I was like, guys, like, this Corona shit's going crazy. And you know what? A lot of people actually took a leave of absence at the same time from when I was working. At the same time. Because they didn't want to be working there at the same time because we live pretty close to a metropolitan area where coronavirus is. You know what, dude? If you're literally going to be fucking talking shit and trying to make fun of me because of anxiety, like, fuck yourself, dude. You're a literal dickhead. I don't fucking care. Like, we were cool before, but you're literally just being a malicious asshole. So fuck you. I don't care. This is what I mean. Like, I was cool with these motherfuckers before, and all because of this one thing, because of this one beef with Clyde. They're all just being assholes, and they've already made their fucking mind up that they fucking hate me, and, like, they fucking are just gonna start talking shit about me now. Yeah, you know what, guys? That's the thing. I don't care if you guys are still cool with Chris and Clyde. I still wanna have a conversation with them and talk to them about this shit. And, like, be a fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is so ridiculous. I don't want to make this a beef between my side and fucking Chris and Alistair's. Like, this is just stupid. I don't want any of that shit. I just want this to be resolved, and I just want this petty fucking stupid bullshit to end, because this is just really stupid. I hate this internet drama, and the only reason I'm doing this fucking stream is because at some point I would have needed to address this. So I just want to get on top of it now. Mother Burrito, sorry. I really don't want to go over it all again. If you want the full scoop, just watch this stream when it's up on YouTube. afterwards if you want the full story. But basically, Clyde got mad because I took too long, and I fully admit I took too long to pay him for a video editing project he was doing for me. So he deleted all the videos, and then when he's going on this tirade now, where he's basically talking mad shit about me, and so is Chris, so is Green Ranger Beatdown, and I don't know, maybe one or two other people. And I'm just trying to address all this shit because Clyde is showing DMs between me and him publicly. So, and he's talking about all this shit. So I'm just done. I'm getting public comments on YouTube now from people like Green Ranger, who was just in the chat a moment ago. And here's the thing, dude. I don't even want to make it like a fucking moralistic thing like, oh, you're mocking me for having anxiety. It's not about that. Okay? It's the fact that this guy came in here, and as you guys just saw, I was trying to have a conversation with him and work this shit out. But he's being fucking malicious, just being an asshole about it. He's not even fucking giving me a chance. He's the fucking direction that he's coming from is basically, you're a piece of shit, and I'm just gonna hammer you on it because I don't want to give you fucking any room to actually defend yourself or talk about this shit. It's pissing me off. You know? I don't give a fuck about him just being like, oh, you have anxiety. It's the fact that he is not willing to fucking have like a actual conversation about this and talk it out. Not interested in talking this shit out. Just wants to be a fucking dick about it. Because, you know, and he literally said this to me in a YouTube comment, Green Ranger Beatdown. He said, I've never really been cool with you. I've been neutral because I've been friends with Kristen Allister. So right there, it's like, okay, cool. You're just going to take their side and not give me a chance to talk about it. Like, really, you're going to tell somebody to go get a job for fucking Uber Eats during Corona? Like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Whatever. Yeah, like I said before, I don't want to be moralistic about it, whatever. It's just stupid. That nobody came to me to talk about this. Nobody gives a shit what my side of the story is. What's wrong with Uber Eats? You're in a vehicle. Well, doing Uber, like driving people around, or doing Uber Eats, you're constantly coming into contact with people that might have coronavirus. You know, you're constantly driving around to different places. You're having to go through, I guess, drive-thrus of restaurants at this point because most of them have the, you know, the floor where people come into the store closed down. Rob says there's a lot of people that can't get Uber Eats in their area. Yeah, that's another thing that I brought up before, too, when he was trying to talk that shit to me before. I actually live in an area where there is no Uber Eats, there's no skip the dishes, there's nothing. And on top of that, I don't have access to, like, I know people that have vehicles where if it was, like, a different thing, like, if I got a job, and I started at the same time, and the job was right next to where they live, yeah, I could get dropped off with them at the same time, but I can't take their car out when they're fucking working all day and they're driving like 60 kilometers or whatever to a different city to work there. It's just stupid. I'm just done with this shit. Jay says, well, in particular, Wizard, you asked me to ask Chris and Clyde what happened, then I asked you what's happening, and so I technically did ask you? I mean, you know what? Maybe I'll give you credit for coming, but here's the thing, dude. You didn't come to me in DMs. You didn't really ask. Like, I was trying to explain the situation to you, and you were giving me one-word responses, and you weren't really having a conversation. But that's whatever, you know. Yeah, maybe I'll give you that, you know. But you know, I said a few people came to me, you know. It's like it's whatever, dude. And it's like I said before. I don't really have an issue with you, Jay. I just don't appreciate this shit where nobody gives a fuck what my side of the story is. Like, there's a couple other people I saw on the other server who were like, oh, that's interesting, talking all this shit, but they're not coming to me and asking me, you know? I DM'd some people to try and be like, no, it's all good, it's whatever. I tried to DM some people to be like, you know, can we all talk about this? But barely anybody's responding. There's a few people, like Jay, you were one of the people that actually responded. Yeah. But I had to do this stream, and I had to see what you're saying in the chat now to actually figure out like what your side of it is and like what you even think. Jay says, because I'm still friends with Chris and Alistair, what response did you want? Well, when I was coming to you and talking to you publicly in the general and shit, I was just asking you to, you know, say to communicate to them what I was saying because they blocked me. So the only thing I can do is ask you guys to send a message to them. But when I was asking you after that, like, so what's the deal and all that, I was trying to ask you, like, so what are they saying? And you still never really responded to me. I think you said, like, I don't know, and then you started posting a bunch of other stuff about Jeremy. Yeah, okay, well, I'll go through and I'll read exactly what you said. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's in the other server. Let me see. Okay, you said what happened, and then 2 Liter, you said to me that Chris or Alistair or whatever says he says you know what I did. You said I have no clue. I asked you to tell them about the conversation. You said okay, and then I was saying to you we can all have a private conversation in a voice chat. All that you just said the letter K. And then I said, why are you leaking DMs? And then you said it was just a message you sent them. And after that, I said a bunch of stuff to you. I was trying to explain to you what I was trying to tell them because I was assuming you would screenshot it and send it to them. And you just said, okay. Then you said, right. Then you said, definitely. And then you changed the situation when I said, you changed the conversation. I said, what's the deal? And you said, I don't know. Then you started posting a bunch of stuff about Jeremy trying to change the conversation. And like I said before, I'm not coming at you. It's whatever. That's just how you responded. And dude, honestly, I can understand if you don't want to get in the middle of it and be like the in-between person. You know? I would have respected it if you just said to me, I don't want to be the middleman, you know, don't come to me and ask me to send messages to them. I would have been like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, you did say, okay, so now you're saying you sent them everything I said. Oh, well, I was expecting you to at least tell me back what they were saying, which you didn't do, but it's whatever. Like I said a second ago, I don't expect anybody to be the middleman, but it's just, if I want to talk to these guys about anything or send them a message, I have to have somebody send it to them. Or, I don't know, go into the YouTube chat or something. I'm probably going to end this stream in about 10-15 minutes. If there's anything else we need to address, I don't know. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to come on and talk about this. I think I've said what I need to say for the most part. If anybody has any more questions or anything that needs to be clarified, we can do that now. And then I'm just going to end the stream. Jay says they didn't really say anything that you already know. I don't know if you're meaning to say they don't want much to do with you anymore. Okay, well, I figured that much. Basically it. Yeah, well, that's the thing. They're refusing to come and even talk about this shit. So, whatever. Esteban, you can watch this. This stream is going to be less than an hour long when it's done. So if you want to know what happened, just go and watch it from the beginning when it's done. I wish I could give you a recap right now, but I've just talked about it so much over the last almost hour that I'm kind of done talking about it. I just want to say this, too. I don't care if other people are going to be in Chris or Alistair's streams, hanging out with them, talking to them. That's cool. I'm not going to be like salty because you guys are watching their streams. I'm not going to ban anybody for still being in their Discord. That's it, whatever. Like, that's cool. You guys can do whatever you want. Like, it's whatever. But if there's anybody who's like just being a dick, trying to troll, trying to be an asshole, and just doing it consistently and just being annoying and not even being funny at all or anything, then I'm going to ban you. But I'm still cool with everyone. Everything's fine as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, yeah. Well, you'll figure out when you watch it later why it has 3 dislikes, because there's 3 individuals in particular. Yeah, Rob, I'm just pissed off about the way this is being handled, and I'm just annoyed because, this throws a monkey wrench into everything. I don't know what I'm doing with the Jared game at this point. I have to come to you guys and talk about it. Jay says, "Who's being a dick?" I don't know if you're saying that to me or what. Well, you know what, Jay? I'll make you a mod on the stream if you promise to just be chill. Cause I'm cool with you being in here, bro, and I'll give you your wrench back. That's fine. Like I said before, I don't care. My beef isn't with anybody really. I hate even saying that I have beef with Clyde and Chris and Green Ranger Beatdown and maybe like one or two other people. I don't know. I hate even having to say that that's the situation, but I guess that's what it is. And like I said earlier, I wish I could just snap my fingers and make this all go back to normal because, you know, we were all planning a bunch of cool shit. But I guess that's just it's like Jared said, it is what it is. I guess that's just how it is. I guess they fucking hate me now and whatever. I tried for a lot of today to just get in contact with them and have a conversation with them and resolve them. I always planned on paying fucking Clyde for these videos and putting them up on my channel. Like I don't know why he's trying to come out and act like I was trying to scam him. Like it's just really weird and I just don't understand it. And I've been trying to hold back, but I will say this at the end of this stream because this is truly how I feel. And I don't like to act like I know how other people think, but Chris and Clyde and Green Ranger Beatdown have been doing that this whole time and just trying to smear me and talking so much shit that I'll just say this right now. It really seems to me like the three of these guys have just started to dislike me for quite a while now, which is whatever. I'm not the most likable person, I get it. But, if you're gonna do this sort of like public disavowal and shit talking, seems really just sad and pathetic to do it over one guy being mad that it took too long for somebody else to pay him for a project. Like, you did, like, Clyde, you didn't even come to me and be like, dude, I need you to pay me right now for the project. Like, that never happened. You just blocked me one day because you decided it took too long, and now you're just acting like a child. Jay says, it does come off as if you did, though, Wizard. You have to realize their point of view. If you're talking about me taking too long for the fucking, to pay him, then like I said earlier, I understand why he's mad about that. And I said before, I fucked up. But this is really dumb for this whole fucking group of, like, I hate to say internet friends, but whatever, it sounds so dumb. This group of people who are friends over the internet to fracture like this over something so stupid. And I get why Clyde would be mad at me over this. I understand. And I wish I had paid him sooner and this had never happened. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Jay says, no, I meant like how you mentioned that it looks like you scammed him. Okay, Jay, how did I scam him if I had never taken any video files or anything? I just took too long to pay him. If this, like, it doesn't make any sense, dude. I never got anything from him. How would I have possibly scammed him? He sent me a couple of watermarked previews that were like, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds long at the most, just showing me how the video and the editing looked and stuff, and what he was putting into it. I never got anything from it. Is he trying to act like I got videos and I put them up somewhere because they're not on my YouTube or anywhere? He never sent me a full video that he edited or anything, and that's fine. Because he was only ever sending me previews of the stuff because I hadn't paid him, which is totally understandable. And like I said before, this fuck up that I made, I will totally cop to it. I spent I was it was too long for. Sorry, give me a second. I spent too long on it, and it took too long for me to send him the money for the videos, and I totally agree that was a fuck up. And I understand why he would be mad at me for it. But for him to go on, like, this crusade to fucking smear me and just fucking have, like, all these people turn against me now, and this whole group of fucking people is, like, fractured. Like, this is just really dumb. Like, if Clyde himself didn't want to associate with me online after this, then that would be understandable. But that's not what happened. This is fucking this is like just fucked up and retarded. Jay says, I didn't say you scammed him. You mentioned that it looks like you scammed him. And I replied that it does look like it from their POV. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. How is it a scam if I never got anything? I never took any videos from him, and I always intended to pay him. He just says that I took too long. And I agree, I should have paid him sooner. I was fucking taking too long on getting the money to him. But there's no scam. Where are the videos? How did I scam him? What did I scam from him? I never got anything from him. So how is it a scam? What link? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Oh, yeah. Talking about Esteban setup there. Yeah, I don't know about that. Be careful, dude. It's probably a phishing link. Rob says, was there a contract? No, there wasn't a contract, but there's an agreement in DMs that I pay him the money when these videos are done, and he sends me the videos. That's pretty much it. And I said before, I didn't say I promised to have the money ready on this day, but I did say in loose terms, I will have the money by this point, and I will send it to you. Have the videos done by then. And I didn't have the money by then, and I didn't send him the money by then. But he also never sent me anything, and I never put any videos or anything that he sent me up publicly, and I don't have access to any of that stuff now. I think I can see like a couple screenshots of what he sent me in DMs, but you know, like that's I commissioned him to make like music videos for me to put on my channel. So yeah, Jay, I can see you in the server talking shit about me. Like, what's your excuse, dude? You're saying you want to be modded on this channel. Why do you want to be modded on this channel if you're talking shit about me in other servers? Just so you can come in here and start shit? Like, come on, dude. It's not a good look, man. Don't try and be genuine when you're just being a dick. Rob says, did those DMs sound forceful to you, or they were trying to tighten the screws on you? I don't know what you mean by that. Because, you know, it was pretty friendly for the most part. Like I said before, I fucked up, but I was just kind of like, yeah, like, I'll have the money in 3 weeks, and that's that pretty much, you know? And like I said before, he never came to me and he was like, "Oh, I need the money right now," you know? I need the money right now. Like I would have respected that actually if he came to me and he's like, "I'm done with this. I want to delete this project off my computer or whatever. Just send me the money now. Like you've been taking too long." I would have been like, "Yeah, dude, I'm sorry and my apologies. You know, I'll send you the money now and we'll get this out of the way, or I'll like try to pay for it or whatever." Jay says, "No one is saying it is a scam. You said that. I'm just simply trying for you to understand my friend's point of view." My friend's point of okay. Well, that's the thing. I do understand why he's mad about it. I've said that before. I just don't appreciate him the way he's framing it. It's fucked up. Jay says, read to me what you think is talking. No, dude, no. I don't care. I'm not going to continue when you don't give a fuck. Esteban says, they just send me a link. Big oof. Okay, I get what you're saying. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to end this in a second. If anybody has any last questions, then I'll talk about it for a minute, but I'm basically done. I think this video stands for itself. From the beginning of when this shit started popping off earlier today, and I guess maybe before that, it was starting in the background, I wanted to resolve this, but apparently I can't. And apparently Chris and Alistair and Green Ranger Beatdown have decided that they hate me, but whatever. Jay says if I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't be here. I mean, it just at this point to me, it just seems like you're here just for your own amusement, just to start shit between these different factions. But I don't know, dude. I don't really care. Tryptamine says, bottom line is they didn't have to disavow Wizard out of spite over something that could have easily been worked out. I just wish we could have talked about this publicly, like I said before. Well, Cholo, you see, when a mother and father love each other very much. Rob says, take time. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish this drama hadn't happened. Like, this is just so stupid. I appreciate it. I just, like I said, I just wish this hadn't happened. This is really so dumb. And I don't want there to be any back and forth beef between fucking factions or whatever. Like, this is just stupid. I just don't want this retarded shit. Like, it's just annoying. Like, I was gonna do a couple of streams today, do some shit, you know, maybe talk about the Jared game because I've been working on it a bit. But now I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. You know. No, Jay, I actually do have messages of you talking shit, but like I said before, I don't want to show DMs and I don't want to expose anybody. I mean, Jay, that's the thing. Dude, you know what you're saying. I see all this shit that you're talking. Talking about me shucking and jiving. Oh yeah, LOL, I love it. New idea for the Jared game. Jared has no money, but then he gets peeps to edit his videos by saying he will pay for the services. Then you need to take the work but refuse to pay. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. No, Jay, come on, stop lying, Jay. Stop lying, Jay. Come on, dude. They're literally in there acting like I took videos from him and refused to pay him when I didn't take anything and I never refused to pay him. I always planned on paying him for these videos. That was the whole point of me coming to Christ initially to commission the videos. And then Christ was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then he gave the job to Clyde, which I was fine with. And Clyde fucking decided that it just took too long. And like I said before, this is my fuck up. I took too long with... No, dude, I don't want you to explain yourself. I don't care. I hate this drama. I hate doing this drama. I want to do live streams and shit where we just hang out and have fun. I don't want to deal with this dumbass bullshit. Okay? I really don't care. Like, honestly. And like I was just saying, I was planning on paying for the videos. Clyde wants to fucking come out and try and literally lie about me and say that I took something from him and refuse to pay him when the whole time I was just planning on Dude, this is just fucking stupid. Yeah, that's Adam. That's what I'm saying. Like I said earlier in this stream, if I could Thanos snap my fingers and everything could go back to normal like it was before, I would do that. And I feel bad because I feel like this could have just been avoided if I would have paid Clyde sooner. And like I've been saying this whole stream, that was my fuck up. I admit that, and it fucking makes me feel like shit because I feel like this could have been avoided if, you know, I would have paid him sooner. But like I also said not too long ago in this stream, honestly feels like these guys have been disliking me for a while, and they're just looking for something to fucking jump on me for. Like, the amount of shit talking that's going on behind the scenes from these guys is ridiculous, and it just seems to me like they've just had this fucking animosity towards me for a while over this shit and other shit. So whatever. I've tried to get along with everybody, like, and be chill. I've never come at any of you guys with any sort of fucking bad intentions. The fact that I'm trying to be smeared with this bullshit. Alright, Jay, do you literally want me to show you the screenshot? I'll fucking show you it right now. I'll fucking do, like... Oh my god. Let's see, give me 1 second. And this is a screenshot from a server, not a DM, by the way, as far as I know. Oh, just let me get the window capture. 1 moment, please. So unless this is a fake 2Liter J account that just has 2Liter's name and everything, let me blow it up here. This is just one instance. I have a bunch more, but I'll just show this one because apparently I'm making shit up, even though I have a screenshot right here. So unless this is a fake 2-liter account, Jay, let's read it. I just read it out before. New idea for a level in a Jared video game. Jared has no money, but he gets peeps to edit his videos by saying he will pay for the services. They need to take the work down and refuse to pay for it. LOL, love it. So is that fake, Jay? What's the deal there? I don't know, Jay. What's that? So here's another one. This is actually after I'd already explained the situation to you, Jay. This is what you said in another server. Or I don't know, maybe it's just fake. Maybe it's a fake 2-liter J. I don't know. You can confirm or deny this for me, 2-liter. Let's see. This is after I'd explained the situation to you from my end. You were saying, I guess Wiz had Clyde make him some video edits, and when Clyde was done, Wizard didn't want to pay him and he kept chucking and jiving. So there you go. After I'd explained the situation to you, you didn't give a fuck. Yeah, and I don't even care. You can go and talk shit, but the fact that you're coming in here and denying that you're doing that just pisses me off. And I wasn't going to show those, but you know what? If you're going to deny it, actually, yeah. Summoning up stuff right there. Whatever, dude. Anyways, I don't want anybody go, like, you guys can do whatever you want, but I would prefer it if there isn't any trolling back and forth between different sides or whatever the fuck you want to say. I just don't want to, like, I don't want to do this drama. It's just annoying. I hate that this even happened in the first place, but whatever. And I'll say it again, and I've said it a million times this stream. Well, dude, that's you just being in there laughing it up with them. And you know, like I said before, you're a wild card. You do what you want. I've always known your intentions are to go in and troll for your own entertainment, but don't lie about it. You know? I literally read out the screenshot and you said, "Oh no, I didn't see that." Even though you're in there talking about it, responding to it. So whatever, dude. Like, go and lie about it and then laugh it up before or afterwards. I don't really care. Whatever. I'm gonna end this stream now because I'm just done with this dumb shit. Whatever. Goodbye. Yeah, you know what? I'll say that too, Jay. I'll say it again. I'm still cool with you, bro. Before I go, I'll say this. I'm still cool with you. It's whatever. I understand the way that you troll and your intentions. I don't hate you. It just annoys me that you lied about that shit a second ago. It's whatever. So I'm not gonna ban you if you're in here talking shit. It's whatever. You can be around. I don't care. Whatever. But I'm not gonna mod you because I don't trust you at this point. But that's basically it. Like I'm not like hateful or spiteful towards EJ. I do appreciate the shit that you've done for me in the past. I just don't enjoy that this shit has happened and it's really annoying. You don't know my intentions, you assume them. I just said a second ago that you're a wild card. And yeah, my assumption for the most part, the safe assumption is that you just go around trolling for your own entertainment. I think that's a pretty safe assumption. I think it's pretty safe to assume that I can't really know what you're going to do besides, you know, do whatever you want for your own amusement or do whatever you want out of impulse. That's all I can really assume, if anything. You're a wild card, bro. I've always known that, and I've said that before. I just don't appreciate you lying about bullshit. Lol, a wild card? That's a new one? No, you've been described as like that a million times before. But anyways, goodbye. I'm done with this dumb shit.